Hello, it's Sandra, I'm back. And the one good thing is I'm wearing gloves this time. Don't always wear gloves. Just so you can see, this is the painting I did, the abstract background on the board, the canvas board. And what I'm doing, I've painted two figures, just very roughly sketched in. I blocked them in the other day. And I'm just going to add some interesting background. I've got three colours. I've got Prussian blue, and we've got this nice turquoise and white, of course. I'm trying to get some light into the painting because I'm finding it's very dark. So here we go, just going to get a little bit mixing here. I'm just trying to just like do the impressionistic dabbing bit, just with a medium, and just to create some interesting marks into the painting. Already it's starting to look interesting. It'll take a while to dry. It's not going to happen overnight. But it's very strange weather here. It's very, very hot in Queensland, and the humidity is just shocking. So everything's taking so much longer to dry at the moment. I'm just going to run down here. All I'm doing is just trying to find the blue parts just to lighten it up a bit. Here's another one over here. And just to create a bit more lightness into the painting. Do you see how quickly that's developing into a more cohesive looking piece of art? Otherwise it's all just too dark, and the figures, you don't see the figures. By all means have your dark and light still, but I think it's important to try and get a little bit more contrast here into the light and the dark. There's not enough light and dark contrast. So I'm going to use, the next colour is the turquoise, and I'm going to mix a lot of white into the turquoise. Now that looks rather gorgeous with the white. As you can see, it's just dab dab, and just almost a bit like creating texture into the painting using a medium, and that's what I'm doing here. And it's just creating a very interesting look. I think it is anyway. You might think differently. So it's just a very relaxing way of working, and I just find I'm in my happy place. I don't have to worry about anything except just enjoy the painting. Now see, I did this down here, and look at the interesting mark work there. Quite like it. That's what got me thinking maybe I'll just dab a little bit more white around the place. That little happy accident there in the corner has created my desire to put more white and more light into the artwork. Now I don't want to make it so that you lose some of the nice colours in here, the nice contrast with the purples and that. The idea is just so the light comes forward. I guess that's what I'm trying to create here. Again, create a light source coming across the painting, because whenever we're doing art, we always have to work out where the light is coming from, and you've got to work out your light and dark and get your tonal contrast, and that's what I'm trying to do here, is get some tonal contrasts into it. Could even go lighter here. And it'll be interesting to see how this actually dries. So I'm going to watch and see. It'll probably take, because it's so, as I said, the humidity, it's terrible at the moment here in Brisbane. The humidity is really unbearable. So we're finding things just getting wet all the time. They don't dry quickly. It's all like moist air. So nothing dries at all. So you've got to be prepared to just, it's a bit like oil painting. You've got to be prepared to just let your art just go and just see what happens. Again, happy accidents. Yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do today. I've got some purple to put in. I might put a lot of white into the purple. And of course I've got the darkness down here, so we can just do straight colours here, because it's a nice smooth area. There's a lot of textures in this art, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a really textured look, to create the look of being outdoors, getting the look of maybe rocks, boulders, colours, sunlight streaming through. That's the whole plan. Whether it works out will be another story. So there you are, just about there. So you see I've just put a lot of more white into it. I'm going to leave it there because I think overdoing it might be too much. I might even just do the purple just flat and leave it plain. And then I'm going to have to work on these figures again so that they come forward. I don't want the background to take over. I want the figures to be there, but at the moment they're still lost, as you can see. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoy the lesson. It's all about finding the light, letting the light in, and I guess working out the background so the major focal area stands out. At this stage, it's still not standing out. And that's okay.